Baseline 5 here with another Wonderlands Weekly for August 11th, 2022. Lots of changes going on this week, plus happy Blight Caller Day. And we're going to jump into the featured run here. Standard format as usual. I'll be discussing a few of the notes, but I will be mostly leaving a link in the description so that we can focus more so on what we normally do here. On the first map, we do have the quartz on the right-hand side here. As we'll go ahead and take care of that. And you may have noticed the skull on the pillar next to it, but we'll cover that closer to the end. Here's the second quartz on the left-hand side, down a little path. And no mountain troll. Go away. And no 3 milli shot. We're just going to jump to the end here. And there's your raid boss symbol. We're going to get the first one out of the way on the first map. I like it. And now we'll come over here to the first switch. This is on the right hand side from where you spawn in. There's that skull I was mentioning before on the pillar. There's your switch. And there we go. Now again, this is right behind where that first quartz was. And then we're going to come over here. As we go through this little tunnel, you'll look up on the upper right hand corner there. You'll see the other skull. And the switch is just inside this tunnel. And then last but not least, we do have the final switch. This one's usually here, quite frequently at least. And the skull is just over here. Very similar to that last skull, just on a different spot. Right next to that little weird nest thingy. Alright. And now the curses this week are very random. I noticed sometimes there's some static ones. There's a Dragon Lord symbol for this map. But sometimes they're static and sometimes, you know, they're random. And these seem to be really based on your previous choice. The only one that seems to be the same is here, Trust in Magic and Break It Up. Other than that, when you choose Trust in Magic, you're going to get Party Time and Bulwark Buddies. And then if you choose Break It Up, it's going to be Roguelite and Nullify. So pretty interesting, and then I didn't branch off too much from there. On this map here, when you spawn in, you got that one crystal or quartz, and then we're gonna go ahead and just skip to the end here. And nope, don't need that garbage loot. There's only one switch on this map, but also we do have another Dragon Lord symbol over here. I've been covering those in all my previous videos as well. I may make a compilation video here soon about all 49 of them. I just haven't recorded getting all 49 of them specifically yet. So, and we're going to come up here to the switch. It's over here in the back. It's just as if you went left from the spawn. There's the switch. And the skull's kind of tucked away up there where that barnacle looking stuff is. Could be some sort of egg or something. This week's event change, just to note, is More Gold Week. All enemies apparently drop more gold, and it's going to help with all those SDUs. I know those have been probably the hardest thing to fill. These curses, it's Party Time and Bulwark Buddies, like I mentioned, and it's always Party Time. I can't help it. So, especially with this build, Party Time is fantastic because every kill is a critical kill. Alright, so we're going to go through here and kind of skip through this fight with Lance, because it's kind of annoying, and we'll talk a little bit about some other things. We do have dedicated loot drops from Banshee, Ribula, Zomboss, and Parasite. So, thanks for the fragment rain. So yeah, this week Banshee, Ribula, Zomboss, and Parasite will drop their dedicated drops a little better. Here's another Dragon Lord symbol in the back. And these curses here are Elemental Overflow and Break It Up. So if you guys are looking for, Banshee drops the Auto Magic EXE, the Wailing Banshee, and the Twister. Ribula drops the Berea's Breath and the Cursed Wit. Zomboss is the Last Gasp and Undead Pact. And Parasite is the Wizard's Pipe and the Pandemicium Armor. On our next map here, we're going to come left first and get that quartz from long distance. He's heating up. I like hitting him from a mile away. Alright, then we're going to get the next quartz, which is down here, around the corner. You see the Butt Stallion statue there. And we'll go ahead and pop the troll from far away. Well, that quartz is just tucked away in there. And we can probably skip a lot of this here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Now, there are two switches on this map. The first one, it's very common in here as well. It's over here by the little plank. And then the next one is over on the far right hand side. A lot of other things that happened this week while we're walking over here. They did make some changes to the classes specifically. Looks to be every class had some sort of a fix. And you see that switch, and there's the skull on that rock. And then we're going to see another Dragon Lord symbol over here too in just a second. But apparently they fixed the Stabomancers from the Shadow skill. It would apparently stay or get an extended duration during a fast travel or after a fast travel. And also exploit their weaknesses skill could unintentionally stack. So they fixed that. We've got here Watch Your Step and Healing Vengeance. What was the other curses I had in here? See, I believe it was Nasty Spill and Anarchy was another one that I had on that round. And in here we're going to spawn in, kill a couple of these guys. The first quartz is over there to the left. I missed. I hate when I miss. And I'm getting swarmed by these priests and priestess, but you know, it happens. Let's run over here. I've fallen and I can't get up. Speaking of more things, the Graveborn's Demi-Lich companion would sometimes shoot a low-resolution texture when fighting enemies. So apparently they fixed that. Let's go ahead and knock out this quartz. And as you can see, we're backing up here. We're going to the next quartz. What else happened here? Oh, Reaper of Bones skill wouldn't consistently display its duration in multiplayer, which I noticed that a couple of times. The Clawbringer's Awe skill wouldn't always trigger the bonus fire and lightning damage from Oath of Fire or Oath of Thunder. Also, the Clawbringer would occasionally be unable to melee after casting a spell or throwing their hammer, or recalling their hammer. The Spore Warden's Mushroom Companion damage would be added rather than multiplied by bonus damage. Fix that. And the Skeep spawned from the Spell Shot Polymorph skill would not guarantee a free spell cast as described on the item card. So those were some of the changes they made specifically to the skills, or to the classes, I should say. And let's see here. We finished this up here. We're going to go to this one. No, I don't need any of that. There's one switch over here, though, and that's to the left when we spawn in, where that first quartz was. There's the switch over here, and the skull's just kind of sitting there in plain sight. So we got that. And where else are we with? There was a bunch of changes made to gear, and I mean, there's a bunch of stuff to mention individually. The Cape of Tides is one thing. It would not always show the Water Nova in multiplayer. Here are these curses. This is Toothless and Anarchy on this one. I also had Toothless and Party Time on this one, so that's interesting. Alright, so we're coming into Wastard, and this guy here is a giant pain. I actually kind of like this build with him. Just going to build up the spell shot stacks a little bit and spell weaving. One of these days I'll learn the terminology. Probably not. I'm going to be that 80-year-old guy that says everything wrong. And pop in and whack him in the head. The key is getting him in the head and avoiding those shots. You also see that he will run behind some of those rocks behind him, and that actually can help you. You'll see right here, I kind of stand in a interesting position where he's firing at me. Oh, nope, I got him too quickly. But if he gets behind those rocks and starts firing at you, if you stand in the right position, you can hit him and he won't hit you. Let's just go ahead and fire off a couple quick shots there and let him fall. I'll leave a link to this build in the description as well. This is my Burning Claws build. So as far as the rest of the gear-specific fixes have gone, again, you guys can check those out. I'll leave the link in the description for that. They also made a bunch of UI fixes and addressed some concerns with a few things. I'm a little worried about the Zomboss would not always stay dead like the rest of the bosses. I'm hoping they didn't take away my Zomboss farm. That'll make me sad. On this map here, we had no quartz. This is the only skull that we have. So I'll just go ahead and knock that out of the way. And they gave us a break from curses for a map or two here, which is kind of nice. Oh, we do have the one Dragon Lord symbol. I'm trying to keep my stacks up. This Dragon Lord symbol's there, if you haven't seen it in some of my previous videos. Also, shameless plug, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps out me and the channel. The more subscribers I get, the better I get. I'm telling you, that's how it works. And let's go ahead here and move along. Nothing to see here now. Anything else of note today other than the Blight Collar, which I have yet to actually play with, but I'm going to as soon as I'm done recording this video. I'm actually very happy for that. And the Shattering Spectre Glass is going to be interesting, the new DLC, so definitely check that out if you guys haven't. We're going to go ahead and skip this, though, because there's no quartz on this map. But we're going to go ahead and... Hey, look, that's definitely not Ghost Rider's skull. And there's a switch. So we'll go ahead and knock that one out of the way. There's one other switch on this map. It's all the way in the back. We're going to go ahead and run to that now. And... it's like a weird Mario world. Alright, there's the switch on top of the bridge. The skull is, much like the chili peppers, under the bridge. And we're going to run over here. We have the other raid boss symbol poking out right there. And, alright, that's enough. Alright, they've seen enough. We can move now. Well, I'm admiring this symbol. It really makes me think of another time. Anyway, we're going to roll over here, and yeah, we're taking the curses. Alright, so here comes Oculus. And we're just going to go ahead and fire our laser hands at him here. But definitely drop something in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the... let me know what you think about the extended runs, actually. I don't know. Do you like the one mini boss and one main boss, or do you like the 2 and 2, Chuck Woolery style? For those of you who may have liked game shows in the 80s. And oh, you can kind of see the Dragon Lord symbol right there. We'll take that out in a second. Come on, go down. Oh, we're going to walk right in front of it. There we go. Sometimes these guys just don't go down the way they're supposed to, and sometimes they go down too easy. That's... nope. Achy breaky heart, gone. Alright, let's go ahead and get that symbol here. It's right there, you can see. And moving right along, let's see what we're going to get here. I don't need that. Don't really need that. A nice little perceiver and frost. Okay, I'll pick that up for now. No. No. Alright, continuing on with some more notes. Let's see here. Fyodor's shield barrier would not always be visible to all players. It's not something I ever noticed, but it's something that I guess a bunch of people actually mentioned to me before. And anything else? A couple of spells. The time skip. Oh, there's the first quartz to the right. Time skip spell would sometimes not apply status effect damage, so they fixed that, which is nice. I just started trying to use that spell. And he's raining on my parade. Alright. We're going to roll over here. One more quartz in the back here. We've seen this one before. Alright. Quiet him down, and we'll just keep running through here. Nah. Let's skip forward. Double shot. Alright. One skull. Right here next to the end. Dragon Lord's right behind us. There he is. And there's your switch. There's your skull tucked away up there in that little hole. Alrighty. And, oh, almost forgot. We're going to come right back over here. And there is a Dragon Lord symbol right back here in the very back left-hand corner of the map. Alright, now we can continue on. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely made up for all the past weeks. I'm just kind of scrolling through all here now. There's a ton to talk about. A lot of the stuff, though, I didn't really recognize too much of. And we're going to start this map going all the way in the back. I wish they would get out of my way. There we go. And there's one quartz. We're going to take her out real quick. Bye-bye. Oh, maybe now. A Frost Buddy and a heart. Awesome. Twofer. Alright, speaking of twofers, let's go ahead and take care of him. We got, no, this is a threefer. That's the beauty of Laser Hand. You can just line them up and take them all down. Ducks in a row. Alright, there's going to be one skull on this map. And let's go ahead and finish this off here. There we go. I just pointed at him and he died. Sorry. Go outside, practice falling down. Okay. Come over here. Just to the side of the finish. There's the skull. There's the switch. There's the finish. Voila. And also, we've seemed to have this map set up here for the last couple of weeks, but we're going to go ahead and see that Dragon Lord symbol right there. Alright, on to Vorkanar. Now I'm going to go ahead and just say that I didn't feel like playing through all of this, so I just decided to put it at like, I don't know, I think this is like 4x speed. And, you know, you guys didn't want to see me running around in a circle anyhow, so that works. Thank you guys again for watching. I do appreciate it. We will be finishing up here on the other side with our vending machines. Again, drop some comments in there. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if you like this format. Do you want me to change it? And Warsmith provides us with a sword explosion. All right, so there's a useful gun. The Mighty Knight brings us the Diamond Gauntlets. All right, well that's a pretty interesting armor. And Mystical Magics gives us a Cannonballer. Well, I mean, I guess the RPGs are magical. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. I'm going to wish that you guys have the greatest success with the bunnies this week, in hopes that I also get the same in return. Let's see. Oh, nothing there. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Oh, there we go. Nice little Ascended Smithy's Ire. Check me out on Twitch. Also on Twitter. There'll be a big announcement coming up here in about a week or so on Twitter. So go ahead and follow me there. I'll be posting when I post new videos as well. Thank you guys for checking me out. And much love. Bye-bye.